Welcome back to Bottom Deck Achievements, a Hearthstone achievement hunting series. Folks, it's finally here. Mercenaries has hit Hearthstone. So today I'm going to take a deep dive on all the achievements that are available to us to gain some experience on the rewards track. Now I'm super excited to dive into the Mercenaries stuff because I've been looking forward to. Oh my God! There's a special report live in the studio. Hold on, let me read this. It looks like none of the achievements give any rewards track experience. Well, that's it for me. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, we're not done. I'll talk about Mercenaries a little bit, but just right off the top, I do want to say that I'm a little disappointed with the achievement list. We'll get there when we get there, though. But as always, we're gonna start by claiming some actual achievements that give us experience points. So let's dive right into that. It seems like achievements are still buggy, still showing up at 0%, but hey, that's not gonna stop us from getting some experience, right? I've been a little busy. Um, as I've been teasing for so long, I finally finished the last of the Druid achievements, the gain 600 attack. Not too bad, just took a lot of Druid, but hey, Druid's really good right now, so not all bad, all things considered. And I'm almost done with Hunter. Um, I finished all the rats ones, uh, be it the small rats and the big boy rats. The Rat King, honestly, like I kind of hinted at previous time, like sometimes you just get in a rhythm in a duels run and you just like resurrect the Rat King like 5 times in one game, and that happened a couple times to me. So I got there pretty quickly after filming my last video. Moving on, I'm real close on some of these grinds, but it looks like yes, Warlock. I didn't make a video last week because a lot of these that are left are just like play a card X number of times or do a thing a certain amount of times. So without the mini set to kind of like spice things up, it's kind of, you know, it doesn't feel like it would make for great content. So I didn't record a video last week. I was kind of just really hoping for the mini set to at least be announced or something, or Mercenaries to have more meat to it, which we'll get there. We'll talk about it. But I did manage to finish the Warlock redirect 666 damage. I think it was the day or the day before the Warlock quest was no longer available for the 1600 dust full refund. So I got there. Um, I wanted to record a little video snippet of starting a video with me dusting the card. Boy, after the nerf, it was kind of rough. I mean, the deck is still fine, but I'm missing a lot of the pieces because I dusted those when those got nerfed. But we got there. You know, I had fun playing the deck. I'm glad I dusted it and got the full refund, so I don't have to touch it again. Perfectly fine with that decision. Just allows me to craft like the rogue quest or something, which I'll have to do. Moving on, finished up in Duels, this one, summoning minions from your deck as warrior. Took a decent number of runs in Duels, but we got there. Not too terrible, all things considered. I think that's the last one. So like I said, I'm getting closer on some of these. The number of grinds that I need to do is dwindling, which is great. I'm just really hoping there's nothing too atrocious in the mini set. Fingers crossed for that. But while we're here in the achievements menu, let's head on over to Mercenaries real quick. So unfortunately, looking through all of these, yeah, like I said, all of these only give achievement points, no rewards track experience points, which is really disappointing because when Duels, the last big game mode that hit the game, there was one achievement track that gave experience, and it was just, you know, it was real basic. It was just win 1 game in a duels run, win 2 games in a duels run, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 12, and then a separate achievement for go 12-0 in one run that gave like 1,000 experience points or something like big for an achievement, that is. So I was really hoping for something there, especially with a PvP aspect to this. You know, it could just be win 50 PvP games or something and you get 500 experience. That itself would have been fine for me. But as we look through this list, all we see is, you know, clear out the PvE areas, um, do certain things, do these certain bounties, um, get, gear for your guys, get guys themselves, and then reach level 30 with all of the different mercenaries. So yes, there are a ton of achievements here, but and granted, some of these do give like gear for that particular mercenary, but nothing that's gonna really help us out. And honestly, nothing that's like super like interesting. Like at least in the battlegrounds mode. Granted, the achievements were added later, because I don't think achievements were in the game when battlegrounds hit. But they added things like, with AFK, spend a third turn doing nothing, and then get a first place or something, which is a really tough achievement, by the way. They have certain things for, not every hero has one, but certain achievements for certain heroes in battlegrounds. And granted, those don't give experience points for the awards track, but they're at least something kind of fun to like, try to do something different. Like I think with Galacrond, there's get a tier 6 minion while you're still on Tavern tier 1. I think I got a first place when I did that because I hit like a really sick. I hit one of the demons that devours stuff in Bob's Tavern right at the start of the game, basically, and just kind of went off from there. But these are all just really basic. Just level up your guys, collect all the guys, level up guys that you've collected. So combining different achievements here, and that's it. Completing tasks. Like I thought maybe at the end of this one we could get there for some rewards track experience points, but no, nothing. So that's it. That's all the Mercenaries achievements. It's just a lot of grindy stuff. So I figured for the rest of this video, it's gonna be a real weird one. I'm really close on. Let's see if I click over to the Stormwind ones. I'm really close on this one with Mage, the Celestial Ink Set one. If I get a decent spell hit with this, just one more proc. So I have a Duels run currently going, so I'm going to play out a game while I try to do my best to talk about my feelings about Mercenaries, while also hopefully hitting this one to end the video on a really nice note. So let's hop into that game. But like I said, the one we're going for here today is the Celestial Ink Set one. So hopefully I find that card. If not, hey, I'm just going to talk about Mercenaries for a bit. So Mercenaries, what is there to say about Mercenaries? I want to preface everything by saying I'm not super far in the mode. I think I've only done the first 3 bounties in the starting area. But I've got a little taste of everything that's going on in the mode. Or enough of stuff. Obviously haven't played any PvP yet, because you have to have cleared a certain amount of stuff in order to do that. So what do I think about it? I think that the claims of the mode being free to play are a little disingenuous, because technically yes, but at the same time, I didn't purchase any of the pre-orders, right? Like, I didn't want to, and I haven't purchased any of the bundles that are currently in the shop. I wanted to figure out how I felt about the mode first. Hey, there's my Celestial Ink Set. We might get there, folks. Probably so if they're playing big spells. Oh boy. But yeah, in the few packs that I've opened that they gave for free, I never hit. Let me turn this down. I don't know if I'm being drowned out or what. But I'll turn it back up. In the few packs that I opened, I felt like I had a bad time. I never got any like multiple hero packs, and in the maybe how many? Oh boy, that was the guy I was gonna ping. I opened maybe about 8 or 9 packs or so. I got 1 legendary, which I'm assuming that it runs on the pity timer, just like regular sets. And the rest were just single rare mercenary packs. So yes, you can craft technically any mercenary from getting enough coins, but the epic and legendary ones require quite a bit. There's a lot of work to be done there. All right, we got this achievement. This video will have been worth it in the end. But man, they Aeroblast would be good on a turn where I can get just an extra turn. Maybe hit it with another discount. It feels bad. Like, I have enough coins right now to craft, I think, Brucon, right? But he's a rare one, and I feel like it would be a waste of those coins. That's a large boy. I feel like it would just be a waste of coins to spend it crafting a rare hero, because if you open enough packs, you'll just get there eventually, right? So things like that just feel kind of bad. At the same time, the amount of coins that it takes to make an epic or legendary hero is so much greater than it takes for a rare one. Like, rare I think is 100, and the epic was, I don't remember if it was 250 or 500, but it was a lot more. It felt insurmountable with the current stuff that I had. And granted, like I said, I've only opened like about 10 packs or so, but it doesn't feel great. As far as the gameplay itself goes, since I've mostly been talking about the what stuff you get, I gotta spin the wheel of Yogg. Might have to hop into another game after this. I'm still talking about the mode. This went a lot faster than I was expecting. But at least I killed everything. Oh, can't target that. Oh well. Alright, so the gameplay. There's a bit of a rock, paper, scissors element to all of the heroes, or all the mercenaries. One beats up on one but is weak to the other, and it goes in like a circle. Kind of like if you've ever played Fire Emblem, like swords, axes, and spears. One beats the other, and oh my god, I'm getting crushed here. At least I got the achievement. At least the intro areas, the intro bounties that I did were very simple. You see what's incomings, and you know what the boss, what type of character they're going to be. So you can kind of stack your team in such a way to sort of guarantee, like, if it's a green one, you know you can go like a bunch of red guys, because I'm pretty sure red beats up on green in the rock, paper, scissors of it all. So you can kind of stack your team with reds, and then just kind of go through. Everything felt kind of trivial. Also, unfortunately, like acquiring like a new mercenary who's just level 1, right when, you know, when you're on like the 4th or the 5th bounty of an area, it's just kind of difficult to feel like you can take them into battle. It feels like you have to go back to an earlier area and like grind out just to level them up enough to get a second ability or enough coins to upgrade something. So that felt not great as well, and that's why I haven't progressed past the 3rd one, because I had a bunch of guys at level 1, and I was like, well, I can't take any of these into the next one. It's telling me they recommend like level 9 or 10 or something like that. So so that felt bad. It feels just really grindy. And this is a game, like, yes, they say it's, you know, ladder grinding and all that kind of stuff, but at least each game feels different in Constructed Hearthstone enough to where, like, you feel like you're accomplishing something when you win. And it helps that I can go and craft, like, if I wanted to craft, let's see, what am I missing? Yeah, if I want to craft the Last Kaleidosaur for whatever, I don't need Last Kaleidosaur coins for it. I can just use my dust that's just a craft any card kind of thing. It feels really bad to be hamstrung by certain characters' coins that I just don't have, without just, like, you know, spending all my gold on packs. Doesn't feel great. I'm building a deck for the Paladin Lifesteal thing since I finished the mage one. So bear with me as I'm building this deck. I'm gonna hop into a game in a bit. Alright, sorry about that. Built my deck a little differently this time to include Varian to see if I can pop his achievement, perhaps. I've got some lifesteal, some taunt, and some rush, so let's see what we can do here. I'm sure I'll pick up more. I'm sure I'll pick up more taunt and divine shield as I go. So I believe I was still harping on just how grindy everything feels and needing to consistently go back to like bolster up some guys. I feel like I'm like out of resources right now. I know I could just do a bounty to get coins for certain guys, but it gives what feels like so little in order to upgrade some of their abilities to levels beyond level 2. Level 2 is fine. I think it's just 50 coins per ability. But everything else feels bad. And then there's PvP, which I of course haven't played yet because I haven't gotten that far. But just from what I've seen on Twitter and online, a lot of people are saying that a lot of the matches are against AI because they built this elaborate matchmaking system to try to match you perfectly with people who have similarly leveled heroes and, you know, as similar as they can to your stuff. But unfortunately, it's maybe trying too hard to match you because it just ends up putting people against AI most of the time, from what I gather, which is unfortunate because I hear that when you do actually play against people, it's pretty fun. But I just feel like, at least for me personally, not wanting to sink a lot of gold or certainly not any real money into this mode, that I feel like that I'm just gonna fall behind because I have, you know, just whatever legendary heroes they gave me, plus I think I opened Thrall, and then no epic heroes, and I just don't have the selection. And like I said, I can't just craft whoever using dust. I have to have specific character coins, and it feels really bad to open a pack and just get like nothing but coins, or nothing but coins and then one like rare dude that probably you're never gonna use. So I don't know, all in all, the mode just doesn't feel super great to me, and I don't know. I'll probably at least give it the try to finish up like the intro Barons area and to you know, get past all that. But I don't know how much I'm gonna be playing it. Certainly, like with my main focus being on achievement hunting, it doesn't feel like it's gonna be fulfilling to hunt those achievements in this mode. I don't really know what else I have to say about I almost said Duels, about Mercenaries, but it's a mode. Some of the big content creators have noticed that a lot of the Mercenaries stuff that they're putting out is not being viewed much at all. So I don't know. It's a mode I won't be covering in this series, and will probably only play very limited amounts on my phone here and there. I don't know. That's really all I have to say about it. It feels really grindy. It doesn't feel great to just not have much and not be able to do much, and not be able to get more without like a big investment. There's also just things in your village that you have to pay real gold for. It's one thing to need to like buy the packs and stuff like that. It's another thing to like need to pay. Granted, like each thing is like so far is just 200 gold each, but there's a couple of them, man. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel great. Like needing to buy the packs and then spending more gold to upgrade your stuff in town so that you get like, you know, essentially 2 quests per day instead of 1. I don't know, it just doesn't leave a super good taste in my mouth, and it's a mode I think, you know, it feels kind of like when I don't feel incentivized to play it, to be honest. Like when Battlegrounds first came out, the amount of gold you got from playing it was so slow because you only got gold from like 3 wins, just like in ranked. You know, that's why, you know, people would jam games with aggro decks nonstop to get their, you know, however much gold you could per day. And Battlegrounds is just so slow for getting gold that, like, I just felt like there was no incentive for me to actually play it. Now, when they shifted over to this current experience system, I actually realized that I really enjoyed Battlegrounds because I finally felt like I had a reason to actually give the mode a shot. So, I don't know, maybe someday there will be a reason for me to play Duels, or, well, I have a reason to play Duels now. Yeah, maybe someday I'll have some kind of an incentive to play Mercenaries beyond, like, a legendary quest that'll give me a couple packs or something like that. But at the moment, I don't feel that incentive at all. And that sucks because it's a mode that, even though I kind of figured it probably wouldn't be up my alley, it just is sad to see that it isn't up my alley at all. So it's unfortunate, but what can you do? To the people who enjoy it, good on you. I'm glad that you have a new mode to enjoy and play. It feels like there's too much else in Hearthstone for me to do that I actually care to do. So that's where I'm at currently. And yeah, I'm just going to finish out this game and call it a day, I think. Alright, well, at least we ended tonight with a win. Well, we got there. That's another 500 pointer, so we're doing pretty good on that. I wish I knew what my percentage complete was, but if we got another 20, if this is correct and we got a 20% here, then we're at, I think we were at 48% before, so we'd be at 68% now. We popped a lot of 500 point ones, which is great. Still got some grinds to go, but like I said, that list of grinds that I need to do is dwindling down, which is a-okay with me. But that is going to bring us to the end of this video. I'd like to thank you if you stuck with me all this time. Just another person complaining about Mercenaries a little bit. Thanks for giving me your time. If you like the video, please feel free to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. And hey, let me know in the comments below what you think of Mercenaries. Genuinely curious to see what people think about this mode who aren't big-time content creators, because I feel like that's the most that I've seen opinions thrown about for. But yeah, if you want me to cover any achievements in a future video, hey, even if it's something in like classic mode or an older set that I never did, leave that in a comment too if you want. I just said I wasn't going to waste time doing things that don't give reward experience, but I'm up for a challenge, for something that's an actual fun challenge to do. Hey, also follow me on Twitter and Twitch. I'm at HeyTallman at both places. As I upload this this day, I believe, I should still be continuing on Twitch my playthrough of Eternal Darkness, which I've also been uploading here on YouTube. So catch up on those VODs if you want. If you also want to start at Chapter 5, I totally understand. I had a brightness issue on the first stream, but it's fixed now. It's better. But with all that being said, last thing for me to say is what I always say at the end. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. May the card you need the most never be at the bottom of your deck.